Hi everyone, in this video I am going to be talking about private security in Nigeria. If you have been very observant about the situation in Nigeria, you will notice that Nigeria's private security industry has developed rapidly, and these days many private security companies now provide organizations, NGOs, embassies, local and international companies especially. I'm very sure you would like to know the reasons why both private and individuals are clamoring to buy private security. Now, security firms are aware of the varying needs, and as a result of this, products and services successfully. And the general idea, there are some securities companies in Nigeria now is to provide protection to us and private individuals against immediate corporate for higher private security other than. I am going to be discussing some of why companies could need the service of a private security firm. One of the reasons is for regulation compliance. Another is the response to a recent situation where a member of the organization been asked by armed robbers or hoodlums, and these would cause threat to the organization. In such case, the company might be considering the service of a private security firm to protect members of the staff. Another reason why companies are requiring the private security firm is in order to gain competitive advantage over their competitors, and these can even show effort, diligence in their. Now, what are some of the type of security that you may need? We have personal and proprietary protection. The increasing need of both personal and protection applies to the different types of security, and these different types have its own benefits and characteristics. Some of this security that you may need may include the provision of highly trained officers on the site, or the installation of high quality security devices such as alarm systems and CCTVs. Now, depending on the client's personal or business concerns, private security firms can provide protection in the form of security guards, car park attendees, moving for the company, or protection for the personal safety of owners and officers. Private security firms also develop security strategies against current and perceived threats and provide protection and crowd control during special events. It might happen that the organization that have done in the past and event turned quagmire, because in a situation whereby there are large gatherings, different types of people do come to such events, hoodlums, and these could cause potential threats for members of your staff, And so now, how can you choose the right type of security that will protect you and your organization? One of the ways you can choose the right type of security is to allow private security firms to know and understand private security firms have the knowledge of this, it will help them to match or to give you the service you might need. And now private companies can establish a form of habit of knowing their clients very well, and knowing this, knowing the reason services advice. So in that case, security firms should start testing how their products and services are marketed and replacing them with more client-centered counsel in order to convince clients that they need private protection. What are some of the steps you need to take when you are choosing the protection? I'm going to be listing some of the steps you need. Some of them. You want to assess the threat by determining whether the threat is an isolated or recurring case. You want to determine whether the threat is aimed at you or can help the private firm on how to help you. Another step to take when you want to choose the protection you need is you want to decide whether the severity of the threat requires protection. There are some cases where you can solve your security problems on your own and might not require the service of a private security firm. So you want to assess your current capacity to solve the problem, whether you can solve it on your own or not. And now you want to also determine the type of threat and what damages it is causing. You also want to determine whether you are capable of creating to provide immediate protection against the threat. So all these things are very important while you are deciding the protection or to protect you. So in this case, you want to consult with private security experts regarding the type of protection that is available, so that you know whether the private firm security firm can actually protect you or not. So it is always better that you consult them first for you to know if they have the man to protect you. And now there are lots of private security firms in Nigeria today that is of protecting people, that are in the service of protecting businesses, and that are in the service of protecting your proprietary assets. One of such private firms is Royal Heritage Private Security Limited. And now, Royal Heritage Private Security Limited is a leader in professional security and law enforcement professionals for those that are seeking protection. Royal Heritage maintains state-of-the-art multi-million naira training facilities in Ikoyi, Lagos, Arakiji, Osun State that are unequaled. So you can be assured of the security service you may render or you may need. Royal Heritage Private Security Limited will be there to protect you. The render is oil and gas infrastructure protection. So if your oil firm that needs serious protection for your oil grid and what the Private Security Limited is capable of protecting your business. They are also in the of marine security, armed and unarmed bodyguards, and special protection units. These are some of the services they render, which many about some of the services they render. I'm going to advise you to visit the website, which will be seen on the screen. So you can visit the website, or you check in at their office address at Adekile Net 8 Ikoyi, Lagos. So if you are in need of any security service, of your business, of royal heritage, private security, will be there for you. Thank you.